Namaste. I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for you today, and everybody who's new to this channel, my name is Dinama. I'm a tarot reader and your Sarthi on this journey that we're all walking back to home, back to ourselves. We are also building a community platform called Sarthi, the world of companionship, where people can find accessible, affordable, and consistent mental and emotional support all over the globe. The Perspective Room is an initiative by Sarthi to bring everybody together in one space where we talk about one topic every session 3 times a week, where people can share their stories, their lived experiences, so that we are open to more than one perspective to view a problem in our life. If you're somebody who's looking for a space like that to talk about what they're going through and they're struggling with, then you can find the link in the description box below for this community platform. If you are also somebody who is struggling financially, then we are going to make sure that you are provided with all the free resources that you can get to help yourself in whatever situation that you are struggling with in life. I also offer one-on-one sessions, so if you are somebody who is interested in that, you can find a link in the description box below to reach out to me and schedule a session for yourself. So let's get on with the tarot reading for the day. I'm using my Rider Waite deck, the very basic tarot 78 card deck. I'll be shuffling the cards right now to see what message is there in store for you while you're watching this reading. So the first card that we've got is the King of Pentacles. So I see that you are a person who is very abundant in their life, a person who is rich, if not financially, then there are things in your life that tell you that you are rich and you are abundant, and maybe it's time for you to count your blessings and to see all of those things that make you feel rich apart from the aspect of money in your life. This is exactly a practice that you can probably do of counting your blessings that is not going to make you feel like you're helpless or powerless in your life anymore. To do things and take actions that we want to take for our goals in life, power is a very, very important factor. Power is also the fire that is there in our belly. So, if at any point of time you are somebody in your life who's been struggling with your gut health, then know that that is something that you can take care of very, very easily. And if you're struggling, then of course there are ways that there are people out there who can help you with it. But know that your gut health is so, so very important for that fire, for that purpose, for that drive, for you to achieve all the goals that you want to achieve. The fire in your belly is also something that gives you all the power that you need to execute things in your life. So make sure you're taking care of your gut health. Make sure that you're feeling that power fully so that you can, from that space, execute all that you want in life. And it's really going to help you, apart from counting your blessings, feel not so helpless and not so powerless. So make sure that you are taking care of your gut and your tummy and your belly. When it comes to the Queen of Cups, I also see you as somebody who is sooner than later realizing that you are somebody who, just like this Queen of Cups, needs to learn how to love themselves. Loving yourself does not mean just the surface level stuff like, doing skincare, doing your basic exercise. That is you taking care of your physiological needs on the surface level. But it's also meeting yourself where your emotions truly speak to you. Your emotions are that aspect of your life that tell you how unique you are. That's the spectrum of the rainbow, the colors of the rainbow that tell you how beautiful and mesmerizing you are as a person. So you are somebody who's realizing that for yourself, and if you're not, then this is just a message to tell you that. I also see how this Queen of Cups is wearing a cape that is just the colors and just the mosaic of the water over here. So I see that when usually in life we wear a cape to feel like a superhero, we use that cape to escape rather than use that cape to actually know that we have all the superpowers within us. We just need to nurture them and they give us the power enough to face all of those emotions that we think will be too difficult for us to face. But there's nothing as such as too difficult or too much. All of you, all those colors of you, are unique and are brilliant and are beautiful, and they're bright like sunshine. And that's exactly what the Queen of Cups is telling me, that you are that person who does not need to escape your emotions anymore, does not need to um, feel that if you are going to face them heads on, you're going to drown. You're not going to drown. You're just wearing the cape, just which is just the same as this water. So you're one with it. So how can you really drown? And another aspect is that your emotions are not the whole truth. They are not everything that you are. They are just a piece of you. They are a part of you. So acknowledging them and appreciating them for their part, and recognizing them for the part that they play in your life. They are playing a role in your life to bring your attention to something, to also have a little fun in life. They're also the element of play in this universe. So just acknowledge them, hold them. You don't have to face them like they are enemy, but you need to meet them. That's where the connection is, and I think the words really help here. You're not facing them, but you're meeting them. You're not going heads up with them like it's competition or it's like a war. It is something that needs to be seen, something that needs to be nurtured, just like every speck of your thought. Your emotions are the same. Every piece of you is inside the beautiful emotion that comes from within. So recognition of that is so very crucial and important to who you are in your entirety. I see with the Page of Pentacles that when you have the realization of all of these things as to how abundant you actually are, and you count your blessings, stop feeling helpless, take care of your gut health by eating the right food, and not escape your emotions, and really meet them and find connection with them. You are going to unlock a really beautiful opportunity, a very new beginning in your materialistic life. And this new beginning can come not only once, but maybe every time that you unlock the door of a certain emotion inside of you that probably was not seen for a longest period of time. You are really going to unlock way too many doors just like that. It's just about setting the intention in the first place, and really realizing the fact that it's not something that is there to harm you. It is there to tell you some truth about yourself, some redirection that you probably need to take in life to help yourself to the fullest, to support yourself to the fullest, and not feel powerless and helpless at all. Um, you are abundant, you are rich. Um, with the devil energy, what I get is not like a dark energy, but I do sense the energy of certain sense attachment to probably a thought pattern that tells you that you cannot meet your emotions. So maybe that's something that you can reflect upon. What is the attachment to a certain thought or a belief system in your head that is blocking you from meeting your emotions on that bridge to the which takes you to the other side? So I see that your emotions are the bridge between your body and your mind, and there is something that you have set probably in stone in your mind. And to be honest, nothing is set in stone. Your thoughts are always evolving. So there's something that needs to be addressed in your head, in your belief system, in your thoughts, to probably welcome those emotions onto the surface. So the idea can just be to set an intention in the first place to um, probably can be something like, I allow my emotions to come to the surface, whatever it is that is blocking me to see the parts of me that I need to see in the present moment to deal with life. And maybe again, I think the narrative around dealing with life also needs to change, because dealing almost um, brings you to this perspective about life where you're constantly, like, making a deal, dealing with it. It's almost like a transaction, it's like business, it's like gambling, it's like risking. So maybe to maybe not deal with life, but to probably feel and live this life to the fullest, to be involved in this life. So maybe the entire idea is for you to change a thought pattern that you're attached to, or that is keeping you chained to probably be dealing with life instead of feeling life to the fullest. It can also be related to money, considering I'm talking about dealing, because even here, when I was talking about the King of Pentacles, it was a conversation around money at first, where it was that you are not rich when it comes to monetary stuff, when it comes to your materialistic life, when it comes to your finances. Um, but that is not as important to make you feel powerless. We give away our power to money in so many ways. It holds so much value in our life that probably thoughts around that are also keeping you a little stuck and keeping you attached, to believe that money is something that is what makes you feel powerful. Um, and money is something that if you have, you're going to feel powerful. Maybe belief systems around that also need to change. So again, I'm going to repeat it for you. The first thing probably that you can reflect upon or come to awareness of is that there is a thought pattern that is blocking you from allowing yourself to feel life, what life is offering to you, what you yourself within are offering to yourself in the form of an emotion. So allow yourself to feel that and bring that to the surface just by sending an invitation through your thought to your subtle body, emotional body, energies, to bring that out to the surface. It's as easy as setting an intention, and it will unfold over a period of time because you're consciously ready to experience it. The second thing is that maybe there is again a belief pattern around the financial aspects and the money aspects for you. So again, there can be something like, if I am rich, then I am successful, but maybe not. Like, it's the way with which it's the way that you view this richness for yourself is what I feel. That the way that you are viewing the richness is the financial aspect, but maybe it is something that needs to transform, and you're supposed to transcend that. If I am rich, I am successful. If I am rich in life of the abundance of all my emotions, that's the richness that we're talking about here. So maybe if I'm rich, I'm successful can be changed to, if I exist, I'm successful. If I feel my life fully, I'm successful. That can be some shift or some change of narrative, or programming, or the way that you talk to yourself that can change. So let's see what else the cards want to tell us. I see with the Page of Wands, and something that has fallen, like one card has fallen, so I'm going to pick it up. So interestingly, we got the Page of Wands, and another card that dropped to the floor was the Eight of Cups, where there's this person who is just confused about the choices that they're making, about the emotions that they're feeling, and the person is like a little bit in the space of the unknown, a little confused, a little uncertain. So I feel like drop the uncertainty of life, drop the confusions of life, just drop them to the surface, drop them to the floor. um, and you will see how with the Page of Wands, are you are actually growing, and you are actually progressing on your path. Maybe the entire idea of being so confused due to the uncertainties and due to the unknown is making you reach out to so many things that probably are just leading to more chaos. So many emotions that all of these things in your life are bringing to the surface, which are just creating chaos at the surface level and actually not letting you feel the deeper, uh, the root cause of everything. So we just spoke of the root causes over here, the couple of two three belief systems that probably need some change or some invitation to probably turn around with just sense awareness. So um, I feel like you are actually progressing, but it's just being clouded because there are just so many emotions on the surface in relations to maybe you are not as powerful, maybe your gut health, maybe your worries about your finances. These are just attachments of the surface level of the present moment. I'm not saying that they're not something to be worried about. Sure, I mean, if that's something that you're struggling with, it is obviously pretty valid. But maybe if it is being continued for a prolonged period of time in your life, and bringing you some misery and suffering, then of course it's something that needs to shift, something that is happening in this particular manner to bring about a change in perspective for you in your life. The perspective room is exactly why at Sarthi we initiated this space. We initiated this space so that different people can come from different walks of life, going through different things, and share their perspectives about the problems that they're struggling with and dealing with in life. So it really invites one person who's the listener over here to somebody else's story to see how they dealt with the same problem in maybe a different manner, and how that perspective, if inculcated by the listener, then probably can change their life, can change their game, change the strategy with which they approach the game of life. And life is a game here because it's just play, it's fun. It's not something to compete or there's no competition here, there's no war over here. It's just something that arises from um, love, and it is different forms of love right in front of you. So if it's all love and happening for love, then there is no space for actually any unfairness, to be honest. So that's just a perspective for you to probably reflect upon. um, doesn't have to be true or false or right or wrong, but see if it's something that resonates and can be inculcated in your life and lead you to a better place, then why not? Right? So why not? So liberating, right? So why not? It's a possibility. um, Again, so I feel, I definitely feel, interestingly, there's this card that's just lying upturned over here, so I'm gonna pick that out. Definitely wants to come out. So Ace of Cups. So I see, the love is always ever flowing from the cup. You just, that love, if everything is just made of this love and is just coming out of this love like a fountain, then this fountain is always available for you to probably experience. And there are obviously certain things that are blocking you from experiencing all of it. But why don't you just invite yourself to feel all of this fully for once and for all? Change the way with which you view these certain subjects of your life, and really be in the light of the moment of how much love is actually present around you all the time. And it's just making me very very emotional because um, feeling loved is, I think, one of the greatest blessings. And to be to feel loved, um, in so many different ways and forms is even more beautiful. I always say that, love has like 108 forms that it sort of appears in, and it just comes and goes, and in like ebbs and flows. And imagine you feeling loved in 800 ways, 108 ways. That is just so surreal. It's It's you can't even say anything because it leaves you speechless. um if you are somebody who's feeling really unloved right now, then imagine if you could just stop for a second and just count those blessings, and see how you are loved in so many ways, and that love gives you immense power, more than anything in the world, money, materialistic affairs later. But have you ever heard from somebody who has said that, because this person loved me and they believed in me, I could rise to the surface? um, it's literally you loving yourself so much that all your all the things that you're probably not feeling and experiencing, which are a part of you, they rise to the surface, for you to experience them fully. So love yourself like that, in so many different ways, like a rainbow, and let that rainbow from within arise out on the surface for you to experience its beauty. It's um, it's it's oh my god, I don't even have words right now, because how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? And trust me, if you love yourself like that, there's no power in the world that you need to protect yourself from. Maybe you have been protecting yourself from yourself and your magic for the longest time, or from the world outside from the longest time. But trust me, you don't need to protect yourself from anybody or yourself or your emotions, because you're already always taken care of, even though you don't feel like that. As I said, your feelings are only part the truth, but there are other parts also of you that are trying to tell you something about yourself, that is also a piece of the truth. So now, which way would you want to look at it? What aligns more with your life? What helps you rise above, uh, above the surface and fly? Um, just pick that. Pick that. It's as easy as picking that. And I know some of you listening will say it's not as easy, but try. Try. Maybe it isn't, but keep trying until it becomes so. Um, but some of you also might say that, but easy but easy should come with ease, right? It should be effortless, it should feel effortless. Why should I keep trying? um the thing is that I get it that it should feel effortless, but again, it's again just a feeling. And if you have been somebody who has been stuck in living life a certain way, and that has just become familiar to you, that's just become comfort, then trying something new always feels uncomfortable. But maybe this discomfort, this feeling of um, not feeling comfortable, uh, is coming with you trying, and then you keep trying to love yourself more and more, more and more, until you become one with yourself. That's what Avatar Meher Baba's prayer says. He's one of the masters that I look up to. So yeah, keep loving yourself more and more and more and more, in the act of trying to probably create that shift for yourself by just inviting yourself to feel it all fully and experience it all fully, all the forms, all the shapes that constantly keep changing. You are so, 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 so loved. Feel it. It's gonna make you weep and weep and weep and weep, because that's just how it is. When you feel something so fully, uh, it makes you feel emotional and overwhelmed. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. You deserve to feel it all. Uh, you're just giving a feedback to the whole wide universe in that present moment that this is what you're capable of. Um, I just heard from somebody yesterday that universe is you inverse. So imagine if everything is inversely proportionate to what you experience in the universe, or the universe experience inside of you. crazy. Um, so yeah, just pick one last card out and see what it has to tell us. The reading got extended, a little extended today, but I think you just needed to hear this. Um, so I see Six of Swords. So yeah, you got the boat, you got the serenity and the peace right here on the right hand side. On the left hand side are your emotions. It's just about sticking your, I don't know what they call this, like the paddle stick inside the water. Just one swift drag through the waves, cutting through the waves, not in a way to escape your emotions, but to know that you have all the potential inside of you to experience it all fully and look onto the other side. It's all calm. It's all calm waters. It's all like a clear, clean, blank slate. Just got to cut through this, and cutting through this is not at all negative in any way, but it's just like cutting a slice of cake, um, or a pie. Um, it's it's something that's going to go inside your tummy, and it's going to be yummy. So so yeah, cut that slice of cake. And if it's your birthday today, I don't know why I'm saying this. If it's your birthday today, then happy birthday to you. Um, so yeah, that's your reading for the day, and I'm just gonna pick some affirmations out, or some message from the fishbowl. Let's see what comes out today. Ah, I got two. Um, so it reads, I release the need to perform to be loved. Maybe the act of earning money, being wealthy, finances is an act that you're performing to feel loved. Maybe the act of feeling helpless and powerless is also something that you're doing in your performance of life to feel loved. Maybe not meeting your emotions on that bridge, to find that love and connection with yourself is something that you are probably playing a performance of to to feel loved. But you don't need to perform anymore. Release the need to perform for anybody in this life. You don't need to put out a performance to get appreciation, to get the applause, to be rewarded. Nah, nada. All you need to do is choose the easy way out, which is just stop performing, stop exhausting yourself, and just love yourself in this present moment. You've got it all to give to yourself. There's an infinite cup of abundance of love inside of you. Just dive in and swim and navigate through the emotions, um, experience them, enjoy the surf instead of suffering. And yeah, I'm worthy of devotion, not just attention. So yeah, be devoted to yourself. This is the ultimate devotion, the devotion of love, the devotion of, imagine just like, you really, truly, madly, deeply love someone. No matter how bad they are sometimes to you or how toxic they are, you still are so in love with them that you're almost outrightly devoted to them. That's devotion. Can you give that to yourself? If you are married, somebody who's married, if you're devoted to your family, devoted to your wife, can you be devoted to yourself just like that? Not just give yourself attention, but truly be devoted. Like you're devoted to God, to your prayers, to your daily routine. Can you be devoted to yourself like that? And yourself as in all parts of you, all those emotions. Can you do that? Not just give attention, but truly, truly, truly be devoted from the heart space, come what may. So, yeah, I'm worthy of devotion, not just attention, and I release the need to perform to be loved. I'm sending a lot of love to you. I really hope this makes you cry in a good way, in the sense that it makes you feel emotional and it makes you feel loved, happy tears. So, half heart, whole heart, and lots of hearts. In the description box below, you can find the details to reach out to me for a one on one session. I really hope you do, and I really hope we cross paths, and I really hope we meet upon that bridge. And so that I can reflect back to you how much it is that you deserve to be loved, because you are love.